The silent hero. Imagine a factory, an incredible factory that runs 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It never takes a vacation, it never sleeps, and it handles more than 500 different tasks at the same time. It cleans your blood, stores your energy, and fights off toxins. This factory is your liver. It is the largest, most complex, and undoubtedly the most underestimated organ in your body. But today, for a large part of the population, this factory is on the verge of bankruptcy. It is clogged, overloaded, and suffocating under the sugar, stress, and toxins of our modern lives. If you feel tired as soon as you wake up, if you have trouble losing that stubborn belly fat, if your digestion is slow, or your skin looks dull, it's not just age. It's not inevitable. It's very likely your liver sending you a distress signal. Welcome to Cellular Renaissance. Today, we're not just going to learn what the liver is, we're going to learn how to save it. I'm going to give you the exact protocol to cleanse this vital filter and, get ready for this, activate its hidden superpower, its ability to fully regenerate itself. Pay close attention, because what you're about to discover could transform your energy levels as soon as this week. The guardian of the temple. To understand why you need to cleanse your liver, you first have to understand what it goes through every day. Imagine your liver as the bouncer of a very exclusive nightclub, your bloodstream. Everything you eat, everything you drink, everything you breathe, and even what you put on your skin, all of it passes through your liver. Its job is to filter. It separates the nutrients, the VIP guests, from the toxins, the undesirables. But that's not all. The liver has 3 critical missions for your survival. First, detoxification. It captures potentially deadly substances like ammonia, drug residues, or alcohol and chemically transforms them into harmless substances to be eliminated through the kidneys or intestines. Second, it's your backup battery. It stores sugar in the form of glycogen. When you feel a slump between meals or during physical effort, it's the liver that releases the fuel. And third, the production of bile. This magical green liquid is essential for dissolving and digesting fats. Without a functioning liver, you can't digest properly, you get bloated, you store fat. The problem is, the bouncer is tired. Today, we eat too often, we eat too much sugar, and we're exposed to too many environmental chemicals. As a result, the liver can't filter fast enough anymore. And when it's overwhelmed, what does it do? It stores toxins in its own fat cells to protect the rest of the body. It becomes fatty. This is called hepatic steatosis. It's a silent epidemic. A fatty liver is a slow, inflamed liver that no longer does its job. And that's when your overall health starts to decline. Warning signs. So, how can you tell if your liver is calling for help? The body never lies. You just have to know how to read the signs. The first is chronic fatigue. Not the good kind of tiredness after a workout, but that heaviness that sticks with you even after 8 hours of sleep, especially in the morning. The second sign is a bloated belly, particularly in the upper abdomen, just below the ribs. It's often an inflamed liver taking up space and pushing outward. There are also skin problems. Acne, eczema, unexplained itching. When the body's main trash can, the liver, overflows, the body tries to expel toxins through the emergency exit, the skin. Finally, there's mood and sleep. In traditional Chinese medicine, the liver is the seat of anger. If you are irritable, impatient, or if you consistently wake up around 3 in the morning, that's liver time. It's a sign that it's working too hard and disrupting your cycle. If you recognize yourself in these symptoms, don't worry. Cleanse your liver. The good news is that the liver is the most resilient organ in the human body. It forgives a lot if you give it the right tools and a little rest. Here's how to cleanse it naturally, without buying overpriced miracle products, by using your body's own biology. The first step in your cleanse starts with your plate, with what I call the liver's secret weapons: cruciferous vegetables, broccoli, cauliflower, Brussels sprouts, and especially black radish. These are not just ordinary vegetables. They are rich in sulfur and contain sulforaphane, a powerful molecule that boosts the liver's detoxification enzymes. Black radish, in particular, is excellent for draining the gallbladder and facilitating bile flow. Try to include a serving of these vegetables every day, ideally lightly steamed to preserve their properties. Next, we need to relearn how to appreciate bitterness. In our modern diet, everything is either sweet or salty. We've lost our taste for bitter flavors. Yet bitterness is the chemical signal that tells your liver, wake up and produce bile. More bile means better fat cleansing and faster elimination of toxins. Arugula, dandelion, endives, or even unsweetened coffee are your best allies. A simple small salad of dandelion or endives before a meal acts as a natural remedy to prepare your digestion. Let's also talk about smart hydration. You're probably familiar with the lemon and ginger duo. It's not a myth, it really works, but you have to do it right. The citric acid in lemon helps break down fats and stimulates gastric juices, while ginger is a powerful anti-inflammatory that soothes the liver. In the morning, on an empty stomach, drink a large glass of lukewarm water, definitely not boiling, so you don't destroy the vitamins, with half a squeezed lemon and a slice of fresh ginger. It's literally an internal shower for your organs when you wake up. Finally, if you had to choose just one plant to help your liver, turn to milk thistle. It is the queen of liver plants. It contains silymarin, an active compound that has been scientifically proven to protect liver cells against pollutants and even prevent toxins from entering the cells. It's a natural shield, but be careful, and this is the most important point of this video: accelerate regeneration. We've seen what to eat, what to drink, but for true cellular rebirth, the most important thing isn't what you add, it's what you remove. Remember this: the liver is the only organ capable of growing back. You can cut out 70% of it and it will grow back to its normal size in a few months. It's like something out of a science fiction movie. But for it to regenerate, it needs one essential thing: rest. If you eat 6 times a day, if you're constantly snacking, your liver is always in work mode. It manages the influx of sugar, it manages insulin. It can't switch to repair mode. The ultimate secret to speeding up regeneration is intermittent fasting. By leaving your liver alone for a window of 16 hours, for example, by stopping eating at 8 in the evening and starting again at noon the next day, you trigger a fascinating biological process called autophagy. Autophagy is cellular recycling. When the liver no longer has food to process from the outside, it starts to look inside. It begins to consume its own damaged cells, its old protein waste, and above all, it starts to burn the excess fat it has stored. It cleans itself from the inside. This is the most powerful method to reverse fatty liver disease. However, this healing process is impossible if you keep bombarding it with its sworn enemy, industrial fructose. Be careful, I'm not talking about whole fruit, which contains fiber. I'm talking about fruit juices, sodas, and glucose-fructose syrup hidden in processed foods. Fructose is the only sugar that only the liver can process. If you consume too much of it, the liver immediately turns it into fat. It's as toxic for the liver as alcohol. So, to speed up your recovery, drastically reduce sugar and practice intermittent fasting or digestive rest a few times a week. In conclusion, taking care of your liver isn't just a spring detox trend. It's the key to your longevity. A healthy liver means a better functioning thyroid, a metabolism that burns fat, a clearer mind, and stable energy all day long. Your body is a machine capable of miracles, as long as you don't sabotage its natural mechanisms. Start small. A glass of lemon water tomorrow morning, a serving of cruciferous vegetables, a little less sugar in the evening. Give your body the time it needs to do what it does best: heal itself. If these tips have helped you better understand your body, support the Cellular Renaissance channel by liking this video. It really helps to spread the message. Let me know in the comments which habits you're going to change first, starting today. I'm curious to read your answers. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss the next video where we'll explore another pillar of your health. Take care of your cells, and they will take care of you. See you soon.